So that's the plan, daily driver. So good morning. I got my 3-year-old assistant. Hey Buzz. Hey buddy. Paw Patrol hat. And then this is my new project. 1950 Ford Coupe. Picked this up about... Oh yeah, buddy? Picked this up about 2 hours north from here. I actually saw this car 2 years ago, wanted it, but somebody snapped it up from under me, and I was able to pick it up for actually $1,500 less. See, it's definitely a project. There's no motor, no engine. The outside of the body's definitely on the rough side, but the inner rockers and the floor, there is a few rust outs, but for a lot of the shoe boxes I've seen, and even my dad's seen 50 years ago, this is actually pretty nice. A lot of them, they might have nice outer bodies, but the inside's roached. So it is a coupe. Rear windows don't pop out, roll down, and there's a big deck lid on the back, which is indicative of a coupe. It's club coupe. So the plan for this is to get this thing running as a daily driver. So that would be, for me, 100 miles a day, just back and forth to work. Roughly, I think, if I did my math right, 26,000 miles a year. And that's not doing little hops to get parts or drop the kids off. Oh yeah? Oh, you see the kitty? Yeah, again, if I didn't mention already, no motor, transmission, drive shaft. But I might be picking up another chassis off a convertible that looks like it's pretty nice. And it has a 3-speed overdrive. Gonna go largely with all stock running gear. I have a motor, but I'm not sure it's gonna fit, and I have to make sure I can fit it to the smaller bell pattern that these years had. And this vehicle originally had a 6-cylinder, which is probably my plan to put it back in, because again, this is gonna be daily driver. Well, it needs to be economical, not overheat, 115-degree weather, and the asphalt's 160 degrees, stuck in traffic. It's going to be a hybrid between being stock. We'll get it 12 volt, try the original brakes. Sorry for the morning sun. That steering wheel, I'll need to replace that with something original. It's like a 51. Can go anywhere, even if it's well over 115 degrees outside, and the asphalt temperature is well over 160 degrees, which would not help its cooling. So bringing it here, did have a little mishap. It was a hot day, lots of tires, you see. So I gotta get that done, get this moved over in the close to the garage. And once the Falcon's out of the way, I can get this in the garage and get going. I got a gas tank on the way, some new floorboards, and a lot of other parts and trinkets to get this thing launched. Any amount of time I can work on this is forward progress. The one thing I'm fighting is I have a long commute, not a lot of time, or a lot of money. So if you have a lot of money, which I don't have, you can pay other people to get things done for you. Well, that's not an option. If you have a lot of time, with a little bit of money, you can make things happen. Well, I don't have that either, so it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna have to be early mornings or late nights when the kids asleep, and sacrificing sleep. All right, let's get started. And there you go. All right, let's get started.